back in South Africa visiting the people we've helped in the past. And there's been a really remarkable change. In the past there was tremendous stigma, and there really still is, because people that contracted HIV were certain to die from HIV. People were ashamed to admit what they had, how they got it. It made all sorts of difficulties in their family, wondering who'd been with who and what was going on. And this still is a tremendous problem, but it's been relieved by the antiretrovirals in that people don't die the same way. This time we've become aware of another stigma. It was something we really hadn't seen clearly. And this is the stigma of being an orphan and not having parents. We've been talking to children that have been helped by a program which we sponsor. It's a life skill program in which children are taught just how valuable they are, how they've been made in the image of God, that they are really important in God's eyes, that they are unique. There's no one in the world the same as they are, that they've got tremendous potential, that if they care to plan and work, anything really is possible. What we wanted to do was to understand if this program was helping the children. So we've been around and interviewed a number of children that have been through this program, and they're very open, amazingly open. And what they told us, with great insight, was how the fact that they had no parents to care for them demoralized them, made them think poorly of themselves, turned them into surly, dishonest, even violent people, really striking out because they felt that things were so unfair. When they got a recognition that they were created in a special way, that they were unique, that they were loved, that they did have potential, they have described just how this impacted their lives. How instead of being surly and uncooperative, they had a freedom to work with people, for people, to be creative. One of the little girls said, "Now I can jive." And you know, Africans dance, they love to dance. This little girl said she was ashamed to get up and dance, but now she's got this freedom to dance and she just loves it. She tells me how she can sing, and she tells me how she can dance, and what a difference that makes in her life. And we see over and over again in boys and girls that in really quite a short time their lives are transformed from one of self-doubt and misery into one of hope. And we see that the possibility of transforming Africa is really present in transforming children and their attitudes. Billions of dollars have been spent trying to sort out Africa's problems, and there isn't really much difference. And then the HIV epidemic has made things even worse. Corruption is rife, violence is rife, rape is rife. But these kids start to see what many of us have been privileged growing up in a home where we've got parents to teach us. They've come to see what really is important, and it seems to me from what they say to us, the potential for this continent is in the children, and in the children getting an understanding of who they are and what their potential is. And this makes them more honest, more caring, and more creative. We really want to help the people that are doing this particular program over here. And we thank you for you helping us help them.